Angel Reese, back in the gym, working on her pull-up, bang. Working on her midi, working on her mid-range game, 15 to 17 feet out, being able to create some space for herself. Yes, this looks embarrassingly slow. No, it is not in slow motion. This is just what we have to work with right now.
Angel Reese's off-season training just went viral, but for all the wrong reasons.
We got some footage from in the lab. That's right, she's in the damn gym. I'm just gonna keep it real. I guess hell has frozen over, but she is in the gym practicing shots. And as you can imagine, there's real reaction to this.
Have you ever seen two off-season workout videos cause such a stir that fans question the future of an entire league? It gets crazier. The Indiana Fever's meticulously crafted training sessions are going viral and fueling genuine excitement, while Angel Reese's hastily revealed footage has people scratching their heads.
Right? Feel somebody on your left side, like Pope says. Feel somebody on your left side, turn right. Feel somebody on your right side, turn left. We don't really see that with the Angel Reese workout videos. We see a lot of this, a lot of jump shots, set shots, catch and shoot, dribble, shot, dribble, pull up. Maybe we'll take it to the lane from 15 feet out on a drive, but not too much post plays.
On one side, the Fever show their players improving targeted weaknesses, developing cohesive strategies, and consistently refining fundamentals. On the other, a rushed display of three-point shooting from a forward with glaring finishing problems has sparked bewilderment.
Why in the world are we working on layups or not working on layups when you got such a problem and you're so inefficient with your inside ball game?
But listen to this. While Indiana's progress videos look like a blueprint for competitive dominance, Angel Reese's clip appears more like a PR reaction to the Fever's growing buzz. Everyone's noticing the stark contrast between real skill building and a questionable attempt to keep up appearances. Let's explore why these differences matter and how they might shape the upcoming WNBA season.
I just don't understand it, all right? Not only that, but that release is still draggy and slow, all right? You're 4. Why are you shooting that far away? I get it. Eventually, you got to develop a jump shot. But you got to get the fundamentals down first.
The Indiana Fever's approach is a masterclass in purposeful training. Their off-season videos aren't just random drills. They capture players addressing specific in-game scenarios. Stars like Aaliyah Boston, Lexi Hull, and Sophie Cunningham aren't randomly tossing up shots. They're systematically targeting their weaknesses. Their development coach, Keith Porter, isn't just watching, he's actively sculpting these athletes into championship contenders. But the deeper you look, the more puzzling Angel Reese's situation becomes.
Well, in fairness, we do see some videos of Clark working out, and I've done videos on those. I mean, when she puts them up, they really put them up, and it's some real work going on. It's not these 1 or 2 shot videos. It's drills and you name it. The Indiana Fever tend to be the ones that put those videos out.
But that's not all. Each session is guided by specialized staff, including player development coaches who concentrate on real solutions. Even subtle details, like adjusting footwork angles or practicing contact finishes, show that no moment is wasted. Fans see not only intense workouts, but also a strategic plan to tie all these separate skill upgrades into one cohesive unit next year. If done correctly, this synergy could transform the Fever into a juggernaut. Meanwhile, Angel Reese's newly released video stands out for all the wrong reasons. A quick glance at her stats from last season reveals fundamental problems finishing near the rim. Logic would suggest she'd spend her off-season mastering layups, footwork, and short-range touch.
This looks terrible. Her coaches are not doing her any favors. She is not a shooter, especially with that slow-ass release. She needs to be practicing layups, and more layups. I agree.
However, the video instead focuses on long 2-pointers and 3-point attempts, shots that hardly address her biggest flaws. But listen to this. Observers also wonder why this footage seems so hastily arranged. Where's the professional coach supervising these drills? Why does it appear more like a social media clip than a structured regimen?
Forget step back shots, layup drills, man. Work on what Lisa Leslie taught you. Here's the thing, these are just basketball fans.
Looks like she's going to leave the harder underneath the bucket shots to Cardoso. Smart move indeed. Notice it is always news the few times she goes to the gym. Never see videos of Clark working out because she's always there.
When fans compare it to the Fever's meticulously documented training, the difference is glaring. Chicago Sky supporters, in particular, question why her brand team, rather than the franchise, disseminated it, fueling the suspicion that it's more of a PR stunt than genuine improvement.
Are we not posting the layup practices? Or are we too enamored with the thought of, oh, I'm gonna be able to do this and do that. Oh, I'm gonna add this to my game. I'm gonna add that to my game. I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna add that. But you still don't have the fundamentals down, Angel.
Numbers rarely lie. Last season, Angel Reese shot a startlingly low percentage on layups, finishing just 44.5% at under 5 feet, an alarmingly inefficient rate for a forward. Some analysts even consider that one of the worst finishing percentages in recent league memory for a player with her size. Meanwhile, Aaliyah Boston, also a post presence, excelled with over 55% field goal accuracy. That disparity highlights how crucial consistent close-range execution can be.
And he saw this chart that we're looking at right now. And I see that when she's close around the basket finishing on layups, she's shooting 42%. And when I see Camila Cardoso around the basket finishing on layups, bottom of the chart, folks, she's finishing at a 56% clip. When we hand it to the better finisher out of the two, when we hand it to the better player out of the two offensively, let's make sure this paint is open so she has some room to operate.
But that's not all. Reese's missed layups often inflated her offensive rebound tally, giving the illusion of strong board work. Critics argue that grabbing your own missed shot time and time again is less about hustle and more about recurring, finishing woes.
How does one get a McDonald's endorsement deal and can't jump over a credit card? Like, what is that? Gotta be the funniest possession of them all. Look at this. Angel Reese is wide open for three. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Doesn't get the rock. She gives the death stare to her teammate. The sassy McDassy look. Oh no, she's stomping her feet. Throwing a tantrum. Here we go. Trip over the invisible line. Scream. Pick and roll. Scoopity doopity doo. Bang!
Contrast that with the Fever players, who are refining short-range footwork, advanced pivot sequences, and mid-paint shot variations. Their objective is to reduce misses, not gather them. Each Fever workout underlines a purposeful system. A veteran like Natasha Howard tunes her pick-and-pop spacing, while Lexi Hull thrives on relocating for open triples. Aaliyah Boston emphasizes left-hand hooks, ensuring she can score no matter how defenses shift. Head and assistant coaches are visible, offering real-time feedback and integrating these moves into upcoming game plans. The significance? These aren't players chasing social media clout, they're constructing an offense that perfectly meshes with Caitlin Clark's passing brilliance, emphasizing short bounce passes, read and react angles, and finishing with contact shows the team aims to capitalize on a young star's distribution. Fans see strategy in every drill, fueling genuine optimism for the next season.
We have wondered out loud in the past if some of these workout videos are potentially staged or scripted. We don't know. I doubt it, but it's worth saying out loud.
If Angel Reese truly wants to elevate her inside game, watchers expected to see targeted footwork drills or finishing practice against simulated defenders. Instead, the clip focuses on perimeter jump shots, unconnected to her primary in-game role. Moreover, no sign of WNBA-level coaching expertise is evident. One might assume a second-year forward would be guided by staff, receiving suggestions on pivot foot usage or layup technique to correct glaring flaws. But that's not all. By ignoring close-range mechanics, Reese risks continuing the cycle of missed layups, especially since league defenses will scout her thoroughly. Even players who initially struggled at finishing typically pivot to specialized coaching. If this offseason is dedicated to launching jumpers, it's fair to question whether her fundamental issues remain unaddressed.
She seems like she should be working on layups. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Seriously. A lot of people saying the same thing. Everybody knows what the big deficiency there is, and it's within 5 foot. Within 5 foot of the basket.
Fans can't help but compare these two contrasting approaches. The Fever look unified, training with structure, forging cohesive strategies, and encouraging each other's growth. Meanwhile, Angel Reese's video feels more like an attempt to stay in the conversation. Some call it a missed chance, given the window of time players have to retool before defenses expose them again.
There's nothing heinous about, forget step back shots, layup drills, man. Work on what Lisa Leslie taught you. There's nothing hateful there.
Teams that approach the offseason with clarity, like Indiana, often jump out strong when the new season starts. Meanwhile, players who rely too heavily on hype risk sputtering once actual games begin. Reese's next few weeks are crucial. She could still pivot toward refining her major weaknesses, or she could double down on an ill-suited approach. If she stays on the current path, opposing squads will likely force her into contested layups she hasn't practiced finishing. At first glance, these workout clips might look like routine summertime basketball, but on the other hand, the Fever's footage reveals a carefully orchestrated vision for championship potential, while Angel Reese's last-minute showcase exudes confusion about what truly needs work. In a league that thrives on personal evolution, the side investing in real skill building is far more likely to enjoy enduring success. What do you think? Share your thoughts below. Are you anticipating the Indiana Fever to become a dominant force? Or can Angel Reese regroup and fix her core issues in time? Don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell for more in-depth analyses of WNBA training stories and behind-the-scenes updates. And if you're excited for Caitlin Clark's new season with the Fever's new offensive power, we'll see you in the next one.